I've been doing it so long, I don't really have a problem watching myself per se. I'm looking at the scene, what's playing, what's not playing, as much as I can judge it, as much as I can remove myself from me. But it's all part of the process of putting a film together is like a Rubik's Cube.
Yes.
You know, once you have all the pieces, there's still a long ways to go, and I find that bit
As a
fun.
great
Certainly for me, you know, what I realized was I was running to things to avoid tough feelings, painful feelings. I just didn't know how to deal with them, and looking for anything I found that I use for escape, to escape those kinds of I guess difficult feelings. I don't know how better to describe it. I mean, that can be anything. That can be drugs, booze, Netflix, you know, snacks, anything. I don't want to at this point to be running from anything. I want to sit in it. I want to feel it. I want to get through the rough night. And I found in doing so, you come out the other side with a more profound understanding of yourself, a greater gratefulness for those in your life, and the birds and the trees and everything else.
He was a great director. I was doing something in a scene, and he just came up and he said, "You're sighing." And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Don't do that." And I said, "Okay." And then he said, "When you do that, you let the power out. You let the water out of the scene." And I thought, that's always stuck with me. And it's just one of those little Redfordisms, you know.
And do you feel cinema has its role into talking about, you know, the problems of the time and the challenges and the beauty of the times? You know, the role of cinema in all this?
Well, I believe they have to reflect our time. I believe that's what makes them special. It's what gives us insight, what gives us, helps create the debate. Absolutely. I don't think they really land unless they relate to our time, even comedies.
You know, I think of the great Anthony Hopkins, and I've always been mesmerized by what he did in Remains of the Day, and that he was able, in his stillness, to invoke incredible emotion. And I think, looking back, I've certainly taken a page from him in this.